Warning.
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 Warning. You are entering into the unplugged mind of Paul Cloughie. Too late. Personal Development Unplugged.
Hey, welcome to the 5-Minute Quickie, where we're going to muse about something. Muse about mindset. Muse against mindset, because so many people talk about getting the right mindset, getting that super mindset. But what is the right mindset? And what about the body set? Body set, Paul? Yeah. You see, mind and body are connected, aren't they? And we're going to muse about this for the moment, just to give you an idea of where the mind and body have to come together. Because if you just have supposedly the right mindset and the body is not following, you've got a misalignment. You're not congruent. You'll even have, some friction going on, some conflict going on. And we don't want conflict, do we? We want alignment. We want integrity. We want authenticity. We want every blooming word you can think of like that. So what am I thinking about? I'm thinking about goals, achieving your goals. And this is not goal setting. This is just thinking about, imagine this. Imagine this. Imagine stepping into your goal. And not just noticing what it's like emotionally, because we talk about the feeling of the wish fulfilled, finding that feeling what it would be like in the goal, to have achieved the goal, the successful completion of the goal. But it's not just that, is it? I want you to know what it would be like physically to have your goal. Because when you put the two together, you will be unstoppable. So if you were now just to flip into a goal, think about it. And you were to start to notice where you breathe. As if you'd already succeeded, how would you breathe? You'd be moving, I guess, with someone of confidence in the way that, because you've achieved your goal. You'd be moving with your confidence, no one else's. We'll talk about that in a moment. You would be you would be moving with your confidence, the way you would be that confident. How would you be speaking? What's the tone of your voice? What's the speed of your voice? Everything about your voice. How would it be when you knew you succeeded? You're moving, you're speaking. In this episode, I just want to dive down a little deeply. Not a little deeply, just a little bit. Into how your physiology can become the turbo boost for your success. Aligning mind and body and mind, so your goals feel inevitable, because it's all about getting it at the start of your goal. Oh. You see, we're not talking about modelling per se, modelling someone else, because I don't want to model somebody else's success. I can model their skills, but not their feeling of success. And although modelling was at the heart of NLP, and still is, I guess, I want you to just muse about modelling you from the future you that already has this goal. So if you were to think about a goal just for a moment, if you try to model yourself completely, it's like any modelling exercise. If you do it, try to model everything, it's just overwhelming. There's too many components. And to do the way I want you to do it so you get success is to do it in small compartments. Break them down into compartments. So, as we first spoke, what would your breathing be like? Would it be up here or would it be slower? I'm going to guess it might be a little bit slower because you've just done it. You might be a little bit excited for doing it, but But generally, as you think about it, you go, yeah, this is me. I'm good. So maybe just think, if you were to go into the future, and I'm going to do this on a longer episode. I'll talk about that in a moment. But just think for the moment, how would you be breathing if you'd already succeeded in the goal or the thing, your dream, your desire, anything that you want? If you'd already got it, how would you breathe? So that's just one component. What about your speech? It's another component, just speech. Would it be fast or slow? Or would it go up and down and have a richness and a harmony in it? Would it have a little bit more depth to it because you're confident in having just done what you're going to do or you've done, and you start to look to the future of new things because you have this inner confidence? What would the tonation be? What type of words would you use? Would you pause? Because you're confident, because you're thinking. And if you'd already got this goal, how would your gestures be? Would they be small? I'm not so sure. Or would they be a little bit bigger, a little bit just outside yourself, showing yourself? Would your chest just come out a little bit? What type of gestures would you have? Think about it. What about facial expressions? Because sometimes when we're pensive and we're thinking about stuff, but having got the goal, would you see the sparkle in your eyes, thinking of new things? Would you see a smile on your face, a colour in your cheeks? Would those eyes be penetrating? I don't know. Just think of those for the moment. Because if you want to accelerate your achievements and create new opportunities, if you want to accelerate the achievement of your goals, your dreams and desires, you need this part of the process, not just the good feelings. You definitely need those good feelings. We call them the feelings of the wish fulfilled. We go out into the future, we feel what it would feel like when you've succeeded, when you have the goal. Call it feeling of the wish fulfilled. But when you add to it your physiology, you begin to get a psychology of excellence, of confidence, inner confidence. And it's all about you. This is your confidence and how you would express it. Now, we're going to dive deeper in this, right? Yeah, we are. You'll come with me, hopefully, and we'll dive deeper into this in a longer podcast where I can get you to really go into the physiology. Maybe start to match it with the feelings and then put a hypnotic or hypnosis process in the mix. So we get your unconscious mind and your conscious mind to get fully aligned and remember what it would be like to have achieved the goal already and then act. Be with all that confidence of success. And you know when you have that type of confidence, there's nothing's going to stop you. You're going to get that goal. You're going to get that project. You're going to make that relationship. You're going to do whatever your desire is quicker, bigger and brighter. That's it. That's it. Please share this with everyone you can think of, and please subscribe, because subscriptions are the only thing that really make me buzz. Yeah, clicks are nice, but subscriptions and having you listen to this and the odd feedback. Not odd. But if you'd like to email me, feedback@personaldevelopmentunplugged.com. Let me know how your life is going. Let me know if there's anything you need. And I'd love to hear about your successes. Let's celebrate them together. Okay, until that longer podcast, just have a muse. What are the type of things, or how would you be physically when you achieve your goals? Okay, think of them individually and have fun. Bye-bye now. Time to fly.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Cloughie. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.